Here's the solution for day 2, problem 1. Identify the slope and y-intercept for the graph of y equals 1/4 x minus 1. This equation is written in a particular form that makes it very easy for us to identify the slope and y-intercept. So for question A, let's first get the slope. When a linear equation has the variable y alone and following the equal symbol is the x term, then the coefficient of the x is the slope, 1/4. Now let's do the y-intercept. When an equation is in this form, the y-intercept is the constant term, in this case -1. Part B, graph the equation. We can use these two values to graph the diagonal line that is the representation of this equation. We're going to begin with the y-intercept because y-intercept is an actual dot. Slope is not a dot. So if the y-intercept is -1 on the y-axis at -1, there's a dot. Now we use the slope to find another dot. Slope is also called rate of change, and this fraction is a rate. The numerator of the fraction tells us that the y value increases by 1 when, and look down here in the denominator, when the x value increases by 4. Let's do that with our pen, starting at this dot. The y value increases by 1, up 1, when the x value increases by 4, 4 to the right. Here is another dot on the line. Draw the line through and we have it. Now day 2, problem 2. A child is learning words. The table shows the number of words learned since the child first starts speaking. Assume the relationship between the two quantities is linear. Find and interpret the rate of change and the initial value. So let's find the rate of change first. How quickly is the child learning new words? To find this, we just figure out what's the difference between rows of the table. So the t variable is changing from 3 to 6, so it has increased by 3 months, while the n variable increases from 150 to 300. It has increased by 150 words. Let's write those two changes as a rate. This variable on top, this variable on the bottom. So 150 words in 3 months. Now it's important to simplify this. 150 divided by 3 is equivalent to 50 words in 1 month. 50 words per month. That's how quickly the child is learning new words. We're also asked to get the initial value. So what is the value of n, meaning how many words has the child learned when the value of t is 0? So we're going to start here where t is 3 and work backwards 3 months back in time to when t is 0 and reciprocate over here working back 3 months until we figure out what was that initial value. So this number right here is 150. Want to work backwards, subtracting 3 months worth of 50 words. 3 times 50 is 150. 150 subtract 150 is 0. That child knew 0 words to begin with, and that makes sense, right? That would be the initial value. When the child first starts speaking, he or she doesn't know any words at all.